All right, well, today I just wanted to share a brief message about something that God recently revealed to me, I think about a week ago, in regards to worship. And how this came about was one day I was cleaning around the house and I was kind of thinking about worship and thinking about how, just thinking about the people back in the old days. You could say like back in the BC days, where I had like you have these image of these people on their hands and knees, kind of in front of the idols or whatever they were in front of, kind of sitting there going, "Oh, we worship you, oh." And so I was kind of just thinking about that, and kind of thinking about how we worship God. I guess you could say modern day worship. And so I asked God a question, and I was like, "All right, God, well, why worship?" Like, I didn't see I really didn't see what the point was. I know this sounds terrible. I was just kind of like, well, why? Like, I don't get it. And God really he told me something really interesting. And he told me worship is basically just a love exchange between you and God. Like, praise is just you thanking God for everything He's done, and worship is just loving on one another. And I mean, I thought that was really cool, and I thought that was really interesting because I never really thought of it like that. When I thought of praise and worship, I mean, I just thought of me at church sitting there, clapping my hands, stomping my feet, shouting to the Lord, like things like that, and then sitting down hearing a message, and that was it. Like, I never really gave any thought to what I was doing. I was just kind of going with emotions and just doing what I thought was right. And really, after God told me that, well, first thing was I felt bad. I felt bad because really this whole time, all these years of praising and worship God, I really wasn't doing it with the right attitude or the right heart. I was just kind of doing it because that's what I was taught to do. And so really it just comes down to your attitude. Are you doing it because you have to, or are you doing it because, I mean, that's what you're required to do before a service? Or are you doing it because you really want to take the time to thank God? Or are you doing it because you really do love Him? And so that's what it comes down to, because the truth of it is, I mean, God can do without your singing and worshiping. I mean, if you're not doing it with the right heart and the right attitude, there's all you're doing is wasting your time, and God doesn't want to hear that. God isn't concerned about the next top what is it, the next top 100 chart song, or oh, I messed that one up. God doesn't care about the next hit, about the next number one single. All He cares about is your heart. And so I really been working now on changing that and making sure that when I do praise God or when I give thanks to God, like, I really mean it. And then the same with worship, like when I really do worship God or love on God, like, it's something that I really mean, and I'm not just doing it because it's something that I have to do, or I have to fulfill some quota. Because the fact of the matter is, He doesn't want all that junk. He just wants you, and He just wants to love on you, and He wants you to love on Him, and just, that's it. That's simple. And it's kind of cool. It was really cool that God showed me that, and opened up my eyes towards that. And so I wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully this blessed you as much as it blessed me. And so I'll just end it right there. And so thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until next time, God bless. Oh, it's still recording.